On NBC Sports Northwest, 620 Rip City Radio.
All right, it's time to talk something near and dear to my heart. That would be gambling. That's right, gambling. I'm looking at the series price between the Bucks and the Nets. The Bucks are at plus 185. What the heck does that mean? All it means is if you risked $100 and you are right, the Bucks win the series, you win $185. So you're almost doubling your money. The odds that the Bucks win the series, in my mind, are better than the actual betting odds. And that's where I look to pounce. When I can get value, that's where I look to pounce. Now, why do I think the Bucks are going to win this series? Well, a few reasons. Kevin Durant just did something that no NBA player ever in the history of the playoffs has done. He scored over 45 points. He had over 15 rebounds and 10 assists. Nobody, remember Jim Harbaugh, where he used to say, who's got it better than us? And the team would go, nobody. That's how I feel about Kevin Durant in his Game 5 performance. Who else has done what KD did? Nobody. No one has done that. And oh, by the way, if you look at Kevin Durant's numbers, the game before, just glance at his Game 4 numbers. 9 for 25 from the field. He scored 28 points on 25 shots. So this is the time to buy low on the Bucks. Buy low when you just saw KD go off, epic performance. Everything is, Nets. Rose petals at their feet, bouquets galore. And I can bet on the team and double my money if they win the series. Yes, hashtag fear the deer. Hashtag bet the Bucks. Both of those things. Giannis, he scored 34 points with 12 rebounds last game. And I realize he missed 2 free throws late. And I realize he fumbled the ball when they were down 2 with 15 seconds to go. But just listen to that sentence again. Fumbled the ball down by 2 with 15 seconds to go. That's how close this series is. James Harden went 1 for 10 from the field. James Harden is a shell of himself right now. Kyrie Irving is out for Game 6. I'd be very surprised if this doesn't go 7 games. Bucks at home, electricity of the crowd, shooting better from 3 most likely, do or die. I think they come out with energy. I think they push it to a Game 7. Then what do you have? You've got maybe no Kyrie and Harden. You got hobbled Harden and no Kyrie. And what? All you have to do, think about the adjustments. Think about this. What can the Bucks do differently that they didn't do in Game 5? Well, put Giannis on KD. He's not going to shut him down all game, but he's going to get some stops. Giannis is one of the elite defenders. He hasn't guarded Kevin Durant for a second in the fourth quarter as the primary defender. That has to change. He has said, I want the challenge. So he's going to be matched up on KD a lot more. And if KD is just wrecking you like he did in Game 5, double the guy. Force Joe Harris to make some shots. Force James Harden to make some shots. I think it lines up. I really do. I know this. I'm getting value. I'm getting value by betting on the Bucks to come back and win this series. Now, one of our good friends of this show, Brad Botkin, he saw things differently, let's just say yesterday. Let's go in the hot tub time machine to yesterday. Here was our exchange. This might sound like an outrageously stupid question, but I don't think it is. Are the Bucks in a better position, even after losing last night, to win this series when you look at Harden and Kyrie? You still go with the Nets?
No. Yeah, that's a ridiculous question. This sounds like Reggie Miller last night, who actually suggested that the Bucks or that the Nets hold Kevin Durant out of Game 6 to prepare for Game 7. He actually said that on Twitter. And so your theory's right up there with Reggie.
Oh, stop it. Stop. It is not that bad. Yeah, Brad wasn't feeling me. Brad wasn't feeling the genius I'm putting down here. Are you going to bet on the Nets? Shorthanded? Hobbled? And it's at minus 225. If I put down $100, I don't even win $100. I win less than $50 if I'm betting on the Nets to win this series. And I don't think their odds in actuality are that much better than the Bucks to win the series. I can bet on the Bucks and almost double my money if they win this series. And before you start throwing these numbers out, the team that wins game 5 and they win 80-some% of the time, we just saw this, I don't know, help me out, Keith, last round. We saw this the last round with Luka going nuts in game 6 and 7 while the Clippers came back from a 3-2 deficit and won the series. You go back to adjustments, the Bucks, it's within their control to a better degree. Put Giannis on KD, double KD. You can do that as long as Bud doesn't turn into a bozo again like he was in game 5. What can the Nets do to put themselves in a better position where it isn't a 50-50 ball game like it was last game? What can they do? Hey, Harden, make sure your hamstring works better. That's not an adjustment they can make. Hey, Kyrie, just fix your ankle so you can get back out there. They can't do that. The Bucks have more control in this series. Look, it's gambling. It could go sideways. There are very few sure things in gambling. I'm not telling you this is a sure thing. I'm just telling you I think the actual odds are better than the betting odds that the Bucks win this series. So with the value there, I'm betting the Bucks. Sure, KD could go off again. Maybe Harden plays a lot better. He shoots better than 1 for 10 tonight. Maybe if they force a game 7, the Bucks do. Kyrie's back for game 7. Who knows? It could go sideways. But if I can double my money with the Bucks facing a shorthanded team with one of their pillars, James Harden, going 1 for 10, yes, I'm betting on those odds. I am taking the Bucks. Hashtag fear the deer. Hashtag bet the Bucks. Hashtag jump on it. Let's do it. Who's coming with me, huh? Standing ovation from Keith. I think my work is done here.